So these are some beautiful chard starts. So Swiss chard, and they oftentimes come in many different colors. But this time of year in the spring, there's a pest called a leaf miner that shows up on Swiss chard, on beets, on spinach leaves. And actually, if you look closely, right here, you can see these little eggs. These are leaf miner eggs, and if I let them just go, they will eventually hatch and kind of burrow into leaf and make it inedible. And they just last for a little bit in the spring. Sometimes they come back in the fall. But a very easy management technique is just knock them off. And so this is a very simple, just smush them off. Kind of, there you can see them, just smush them off. And so if I'm looking around, what I just do, and this is just in the spring, so if I notice any tunnels in the leaves, I'll just check and see if I have any leaf miner eggs. So if you look up here, there's some here. So I'm just using my fingernail and smushing them off. The fingernails kind of crush them. And I just do that in the springtime, and it's just a very simple way to check like once or twice a week to see if you see any. I usually just check when I water. Usually leaf miners are not too big a problem. In the springtime with very young plants, sometimes they can overwhelm the plant. And so it's just an easy way to just, spend 5 minutes or so and just check your plants. If you have lots and lots of chard, sometimes you can put a floating row cover on. Floating row cover is a cover that is light and water permeable, and it just is a barrier that acts to prevent insects from getting to your plants for a certain window of time. And so some people will add that onto greens in the springtime. And I'll just check them. They last for a couple weeks in the springtime, and if you miss one, not a big deal. You can just pick off the diseased or the eaten leaf and just let the inner ones keep growing. It's a very simple strategy for preventing leaf miners from kind of overwhelming beets, spinach, and chard or beet family plants early in the springtime. There we go.